once again, people, welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. Yeah, this has been a bit of a slow weekend, so not too much, but I got a little bit of time to actually record at least one little thing, and little it is, actually. It's a little small test level, people. Yeah, like, we haven't seen enough of these. Anyway, this is called Standard Shooters from the QuakeLab. Yep, it's another QuakeLab level. What is this, like, the 13th, 14th level we've done by the QuakeLab? I've honestly lost count at this point. Honestly, I'm curious. I'm now curious how many levels of the QuakeLab, I've actually checked out. 1 second, people, because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued enough to actually look at this and find out. I found 17! This is the 18th level of the QuakeLab, people. So, yeah. And that's all verified. There may actually be more that I've actually checked out that I just have yet to verify or whatnot. But yeah. We're on the 18th level, made by the QuakeLab. Anyway, this is called Standard Shooters, and it's probably just going to be a nail trap or something like that. Nothing really too traditional, too fancy, just relatively traditional. Yeah, basically it's going to be the pyramidal shape with the spikes and all that, blah blah blah. Nail traps. It has nail traps in there, people. That's pretty much the extent of this whole thing. It has nail traps in it. I don't really think we need much in the way of complexity. Anyway, let's see here. Let's load this thing up. See what exactly we're waiting for. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here, people. This is guns. This is guns. Okay. So, guns is also known as shooters, people. Based on the fact that, well, I had shooters. Actually, now I want to actually see. Did guns ever have a name? Maybe, that's actually, this is actually like the name for it, and like guns is actually, just a file name that didn't have anything. I'm actually curious now, people, because this is weird. Yeah, I see. I think guns was just guns. It didn't have a name, didn't have any documentation, it just existed. Yeah, but that's what this is. This is that file name guns, except now it's file name shooters. For whatever reason. So yeah, it's this as the name. It's renamed for Aftershock, but this is the exact same thing. Look at that. I can dodge this deadly trap of death and pain and destruction. Look at me, I'm Spider-Man. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see here. More deadly traps of deadliness. You see, I ran right into that one. I can stand right at this one and get injured because I'm insane. Ow. And here we are. Face off against a Shambler. So you see, you have this little cannon here. My god, that is annoying. Shut up! I'm trying to do an instructional tutorial on how to shoot something. You sit here, you shoot the Shambler. Eventually, Shambler dies. Amazing, right? Is it just me, or is this water the same water that was actually used in Aftershock? It doesn't look like the normal vanilla water. Maybe it's that, side water that I've seen? That, one's running like a lot of beta levels? But yeah, I'm getting out of here. Because that's way too loud. But yeah, this is basically all that is. It's basically guns, which we already saw. Except now it's called shooters for whatever reason. At least now I got a name, all that. So, yeah, official name for this whole thing will be the Standard Shooters or whatnot. And, yeah, I'll basically just mention that it was called Guns in Aftershock. Maybe we'll find out later on that it was actually used guns elsewhere. I don't know why it was renamed, if it was just for Aftershock or not. But, yeah, rather weird oddity that it actually existed like that. As you see, basically just a few nail traps, and then you get to the end and you basically shoot the Shambler with a cannon. And yeah, like I said, for the longest time, I was always wondering, are we going to see this one? What was this about? Yeah, this is basically it. It's the Standard Shooter. That's rather weird. Took all this time to do it, and it's under a name I never would have thought it would be under. But here we are. I found it. I found basically guns now for the regular Quake. So that's basically that. Thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure as usual, and I guess I'll see you all, well, next time.